Hopefully teachers are going to be able to understand the power of teaching students how to critically think about information that they are consuming.
Prior to the lesson, I pre-planned a simulation with my principal. So I opened up the unit and was talking to my class about what makes a good article. And during this time, my principal walked in and handed me a post-it note. And I just took it from him really quickly and kept teaching. Then he went behind my desk and started to go through my things. I noticed, paused the lesson, and asked him if he needed anything. After getting a short answer, I continued teaching, but in a really distracted manner. And because he didn't stop looking through my backpack, opening my drawers, I finally looked up at him and I said, "Can you stop going through my things? I don't appreciate it." At this point, I had a shock factor, and all my students were watching and listening. And finally, I said to him, "Are you gonna leave?" And when he refused to, I said, "If you're not leaving, I am." And I walked out the room and he followed me. Then I came back and told my kids that it was just a simulation. And their task was to write an article from their perspective about what just happened.
I really wanted them to be able to experience how it's important to have a primary source, someone that actually was there to experience whatever it was. I wanted to make sure that my students were able to learn how important it is to be a critical thinker when it comes to research, when it comes to, synthesizing multiple sources. Like, you can't just go off of one thing. If I were to do this over again, or if I were to give advice to a teacher to do this in their class, I would say if there was an element of recording what actually happened so that they can see it again afterwards. After they wrote their accounts, actually watch a video of what happened to see if it matches. I think that would be a good way for them to fact check themselves. I feel like it's important to teach them about multiple perspectives in journalism because that's our world. Our world online and offline is based off of people giving their perspective. Even if it's nonfiction, there's still bias that is within everything that we consume. I think that is important because nowadays, like with TikTok and everything, information can get spread real quickly, and sometimes it is misinformation. And also realize that there is a social emotional learning, an SEL perspective in this as well. These are fifth graders, right? So they can come in from recess with, problems that happened or conflicts. And then always there's like different sides to the story. And we have to go into an investigation and everything to make sure that everyone's perspective is heard and to know what the true story is.